Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time to start up a new series. This one is replacing my old series of Sproggywood. It is called Shattered Planet. It's by Kitfox Games, and it's another roguelike type game. It's an interesting concept, one that, I don't know, it's still kind of hard and a little weird for me to get used to, but it's not a permadeath, you die, it's over type roguelike, but well, you'll see, guys, you'll see. I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to go into over explanation of the game. I'm just going to get in and have some fun with it. So let's roll out, and here we are, and we are going to go through the tutorial of the mission, I suppose. So it shows us here we can move to these different areas. This is where we started off at, and that is a scrap metal, and we're also going to find crystals as we walk around. So over here there's a helmet on the ground. We're going to pick that up, and then we are going to wear it because that's what we do. And it applies chemical immunity, perfect for toxic areas. And you see it down here, it adds +3 to our defense and +16 to wits. And if I recall correctly, might not be able to see what stats are what until later. Yeah, we'll look at it when we get to the first base that we come across. So, this is how the game pretty much plays out the entire time. You have basically unlimited clones. So right now we have no weapon, so we're gonna walk over here and try to beat on these head crabs and see if we can take them out. Ah, crab biscuits. Looks like the wildlife is getting territorial. Defend yourself or die trying. Alright, so we're gonna try to defend ourselves, and there we go. We punched him again, and a third time, and down he goes. Delicious territorial crustaceans that are highly social, traveling in groups, rumored to be immortal. The population must be controlled with regular culling. Sensitive to blunt damage. So there you go, guys. And you're going to get a bunch of journal entries as you go through. And the more journal entries you get, the more new stuff you see, whether it's items, creatures, or whatever the case may be. You'll get credit for those, and then once you get a certain amount of those credited to you, you'll actually level up and all sorts of stuff like that. So, onward. Incoming message. As a citizen of the Galactic Union, you earn crystals for every new entry in the data log. So keep your eyes peeled for different things you can find and get paid for. Alright, so we're going to go back and try to find that. Uh-oh. Oh no. We angered the angry head crab. That's not good for us. And we've managed to back ourselves into a corner. So it's going to hit way harder than the other head crab, but we might be able to survive our way through it. If you look in the top left, of course, we have our health bar. His health bar is beneath it. We took a lot of damage to kill him. Contagion vector for the blight pathogen, hatched with desire to destroy all life. So remember that spot where we landed and it started turning black and stuff like that? That's what spawns out of there. So you don't want to backtrack too much, or you run the risk of running into those things. Alright, so apparently this is a hidden or a special event item on the ground. So, good morning, sunshine. A sleepy crablet is crawling slowly out of its hole. It hasn't noticed you. Let's feed it. Alright, and stat check, 5 + 1, failed, 6. That's unfortunate. The crablet has accepted your dominance and lives to protect you, though it is not well equipped for battle, sensitive to blunt damage. Well, it looks like, in spite of it, it still managed to join me. So, you offer some rations to the crablet, it loves it. But others appear and fight over the crumbs. So, here's the good morning sunshine thing. You came upon a crablet just waking up. So again, that's a new thing that we have found out, and this crablet is now part of our adventure and our journey and our squad of, I don't know, journey adventuring type people. And it will fight for us until the very end of time. So there we go. Ooh, we got a juice box. Yummy. So we're going to use that right away because we're going to get some health back. That's excellent. And this looks like this is the path to the next level, so we're going to take it. Incoming message. Alright, you made it to a teleport. Or teleporter, I'm sorry, nice one. It's going to get a whole lot more difficult. You might die, but that's okay, I promise. Okay. It doesn't really sound okay to me either, but apparently it is. And there we are, we're stepping on a head crab. Or a crablet as they call them, and yeah. Onwards we go. And apparently, new entry discovered, the Yender Corporation Labs. Yender Corp operated mostly in secrecy under the surface of the planet. Their scientific studies only surfaced when the Gekians shattered old Earth, exposing their studies of dark matter. Alright, not sure what any of that meant, but okay. We're here, and there's a spot that will slowly start to evolve into Primordial pink ooze. Oh, I've never seen a laser turret before. That is impressive. It looks like I might even actually survive to kill it, and yeah. Alright, it's a light turret, essential element of any laboratory security system. Motion sensors included. So there we go, guys. I'm pretty sure our first death will come rather rapidly here. We're getting pretty close to tapped out with what we can get away with. There is a robot over there ready to murder me. Gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of robot murder, but it looks like... Oh, yeah, he just turned and one-shot me. That's all there was to it. So again, this is turn-based, so every time you do an action or some sort of movement or whatever the case is, it counts as a turn. You can wait your turn and let them close with you. I was going to see if I can sneak past it. Kind of cues it up like you move, they move, you move, they move. So it almost looks seamless, but it's not. It's actually turn-based, in case you guys were wondering. Here lies Newbie, Clone 001, who survived by wit and cunning. Incoming message. You did great. No, really, I was pretty sure you died 2 minutes ago. You lost your items, but no sweat. We'll just make more. Just continue on, brave captain. Alright, so the distance is 1, the clone level is 1, and scrap metal, and total explored meterage. So there we go. Now we're going to go back to our base, and more incoming messages. You're back on our beautiful ship. No pain, no mess. Good as new. I'm on my way. Just have a look around. Alright, so we're going to go take a look here. We have a few genetic variants you can choose from. Change up your DNA now and then. Alright, so we have the Renegade and we have the Assassin. And we can rename ourselves if we are so inclined. To Bump. Hey, yeah. Alright, so we can be the Renegade or we can be that, and then we can change what head we have on our body. If we were so inclined. I think I'm going to roll with the Assassin. No, I'm going to roll with the Renegade for a little while. So let's take a look. He's got 10 fist, 10 of whatever that is, and 100 health. She's got 10, 10, and 100, but they have different bonus specs. So, +2 to defense. Artisanal blend of DNA extracted from pilots at various crash sites. So, +2 defense is what he has, and then all guns gain +2 range and +50% damage. Pre-installed with training in hand-to-hand combat and self-defense. I'm not sure what the second stat is yet. Maybe it tells us down here. Oh, it does. That's our wits, and I believe wits are, yes, your ability to evade enemy attacks, where strength is obviously your attack power, and fate is your critical hit chance. So, there you have it. All that is down there, and it is sweet, sweet nice. I'm going to roll with, I guess we'll go with the pink-haired assassin, because, you know, if you're going to get killed by somebody with pink hair, it's probably going to be an assassin of some type. Apparently my items stayed with me, or these are just added bonus items that I had. No, these are not the items I had before. I reset my my game before I started up this LP. I had been waiting a couple weeks to actually start this, and I finally get to, so here we are. Incoming message. This is your stash. All of the items you create will be stored here. Always take some with you when you go to a planet. It's dangerous out there. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have here. We have 8 plus 8 wits, 1 defense, 12 and 2 defense. I think I'm going to bring the katana. Oh, sorry. I'm going to bring the katana. There we go. Sharper than 1,000-year-old cheese. And we'll bring the, I don't know, the bandana. There we go. Plus 8 wits, it's rad. And I like the fact that whatever you do pick up actually goes on your character model. It's pretty sweet. And then these are actual health items, and of course the grenade and everything else. Alright, so we have some stuff up here. I'm going to actually hold on to this, but you can spend it over here. I'll show you what you can do here. I'm not going to do it right away, but I'm going to show you guys. Incoming message. This is the Random Object Synthesis Apparatus, or ROSA, as it were. Spend crystals here to create new armors and weapons anytime you please. So you can get bronze level, you can get silver level, or gold level rated items for the various different prices. Anytime, again, once you see something that comes up that's new, you will actually get crystals for finding a new object. So in the beginning you can probably synthesize a whole bunch of copper stuff and actually make out at least as much money as you spend until you start getting duplicates. But that's that. Okay, I've turned on the teleporter. The planet's probably shifted into a new configuration by now. When you're ready, step on that teleporter. It's the job you were born to do. You'll lose your items when you die, but that's alright. We'll make more. Okay, so that's basically the premise of the game. You keep going down and you try to get to, I don't know if there's an eventual end, I'm assuming there is. And you're going to die a lot, you're going to level up, eventually there'll be more things on this little ship. But we're going to go back down to the planet and see if we can survive a little bit more. Now, there are daily rewards and daily stuff that you can do, which I think is pretty cool. And apparently there are also missions you can actually go out and try. So here's the daily challenge. Can you make it to a distance of 10 with nothing but today's starting gear? And then it shows you what gear you're going to start with. And it's going to be a random difficulty challenge. Unfortunately, we're probably not strong enough to deal with that right now. So, since we have no level ups or any kind of stat bonuses or gains, we're just going to go in here into Explorer mode. It's going to be various difficulty, and we're going to hope for the best. You will die a whole heck of a lot when you play this game, but it's a fun game. It's one that I've already spent probably 2-3 hours playing, and it's quite fun. I don't want to get too far into it because I wanted to showcase it for you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna try to beat the game. I don't know if that's a viable option or if it's possible, but we'll give it at least 15 episodes before we make a judgment call whether we're gonna cancel it early or we keep going. But either way, it's gonna give you a pretty good idea of what's going on with the game. So, a thirsty wind carries a scent of mesquite. Scavengers dig for scraps among the remains of what once was Rawhide Valley. Alright, and it looks like we have 2 crablets running around. Incoming message. Let's explore this planet to bits. Well, I guess it's already in bits. Alright, so there is his saying. And this crablet wants a piece of us. Well, unfortunately, we said good day. We did miss, and there's a lot of enemies here at the start. That's not normal. Of course, what is normal? This game has a lot of just random stuff that comes up. We missed again on our 3rd attack. That time we actually hit all of them. But I want to tell you, once again, I am pretty concerned with this darkness spreading right now. We need to get away from here as fast as possible. If we step on the darkness after it starts spreading that far, or it gets to that, the highest density there, it actually hurts us too every time we step on it. Now, I was just about to say, you're going to find random potions along the way, and you don't know what they're going to do until you try them. You can either throw them on an enemy or drink them yourself. And they have random effects. Sometimes they're poison, sometimes they make you burst into flames, sometimes they heal you. And I believe every single time you go down to the planet, it is different what the different colored stuff actually does. So that does propose a small problem. You can also leap to your death if you were so inclined, but I don't want to do that. That seems silly. Well, since we are already hurt, we're going to hope that this is a healing potion. And it was a teleport to your death potion. So, surprise, guys! Here lies Bumpy, who only just recently entered this world. It's unfortunate, but it's reality. Are we still the same person? We are, okay. Let's go over here. And this is the training area. And I haven't quite figured this out 100% yet, but let's go take a look at the incoming message. That scrap metal you picked up is perfect for training, giving permanent upgrades. Spend it all. Alright, so we get permanent upgrades. It'll increase our dodge, our damage, and our health overall. I think I'm going to do one to health. You get 5 additional health, and we'll do one here. And maybe we'll do a double. There we go. So 2% more dodge. Yeah, that's okay. We can roll with that. So our assassin's getting buffed up a little bit. And we're going to make ourselves some silver equipment. And we got 5 crystals, and we made that. So that's not bad. We're going to continue to do this until we get a weapon of sorts. And there it is. Alright, so we're going to roll out with that, and yeah, we're going to head out. We could do the daily challenge now. Again, I still don't feel that we are ready. We'll do one more mission, guys. Hopefully I last a little bit longer, and if I do, then we'll break off the episode there. Incoming message. Our primary mission is to explore this planet. Every nook and cranny will be mapped. So I guess that is the crude storyline. Explore the planet and do stuff. And of course there's missions. Here, this is basically a security gate or bridge, and you need a key card in order to access it, which unfortunately at this moment we do not have. So I'm going to wait my turn and then attack him, and down he goes. And they don't always aggro to you. Usually within 2 squares they'll aggro to you. It really depends though. Certain creatures are just like completely oblivious to your presence. They're like la la la, like weird Smurfs. It's weird, I know. Hence the weird Smurfs thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so down here we go. Collecting everything we can. We found the teleporter, so we can make it to the next level if we have to. We shall do that, and do some damage to this guy, and down he goes. We're going to see what this does. It's black and it healed us up. So the black potion was a heal potion in this particular thing. Not sure what the white potion does. We'll wait and wait and kill. There we go. Some more scrap metal over here for us. Sweet, sweet, nice. And I guess that's about it. We did not go back and use the security key card that we got because I'm pretty sure the blight or whatever that stuff is has spread already over there. And we are not, yeah, there's no way we can make it back without running the risk of getting caught off or having these things chase us. So we're going to go through the teleporter and be on our way to the next level. We have been victorious on level 1. That's a good thing. I like that. Alright, and we shall continue. It's, like I said, it's a pretty simplistic game. I mean, it's not underwhelmingly challenging, don't get me wrong. It's actually quite challenging. But, I mean, there's, you know, you can figure out how to play it in like 5 minutes and then actually have some fun with it. And there's, you know, some deeper, darker meta that you can learn. But for the most part, if you just want to pick up a game and have fun with it, this one is really easy to learn and you can have some fun. You'll have some frustrating moments like, I don't know how I'm ever going to do this, it's just too hard. And yeah, it's true, it does get really difficult at times. But there are times where it's not so difficult as well. We are in a weird position here. I say weird because, well, those things are going to continually spawn stuff, and I don't really think we have a way of killing these things off quick enough to deal with them. So we may just end up going to our next area. I don't know if or where it shows us how much experience we have. And enemies have a harder time spotting you. Interesting. I'm going to try to bash at least this one to death. There we go. A pile of highly fertile, productive crablet eggs on the brink of hatching, sensitive to heat. Alright, that was the egg sac that we found. We're going to have to try using this, and it gave us additional reflexes, made us smarter, increased our wit, as it were. We are really close to dying, but we're not dead yet. We have 11 hit points, and I feel as though if we could just make it to the potion, which we can't. So we're going to go to the next level. Might as well get some distance on it, right? I mean, we get little rewards for completing what we're completing, so let's continue on that way, I guess. I don't know if we actually got rewards. Maybe that was just telling us how much we had. Incoming message. The Galactic Union really appreciates our explorations. By the way, they sent us a card. Alright, so there we go. We are really, really hurt. We need some sort of healing potion or divine intervention to not die to the first thing that we come across. But that could happen. Or we could die to the first thing that we come across. And it said, good day, sir. Down we go. Victory was definitely not ours on this day, but we did okay. We traveled further than ever before. We got to a distance of 3 portal jumps. And our clone level hit 5, which is a new record, so not too shabby. Plus we got this bonus here for getting to distance 3. We got 3 additional crystals, and of course, here we are. We only entered this world just recently, so we are dead. It has happened, and we can go spend some more of our fat loots. Well, if you want to call it fat loots, I don't know. I think I want some more damage. I think that might behoove me. So there we go. We're going to increase that, and if you come over here and take a look, you will see there are other things that you can unlock. When you get to research level 4, that's what I was talking about, those different entries into your journal. When you get to research level 4, you'll unlock this guy, research level 7, this one, and finally at 10 you get that one. So there's a few extra customizable characters and things you can actually pick up, and if we take a look, our Renegade's only level 1 because we didn't go to that little upgrade machine, but our Assassin's level 6 now, so she's a little bit stronger than your base character. So we're going to use some of our mojo and actually get level silver level stuff and see how this plays out. And we got 5 for that. It applies Metal Miner, interfaces well with metal crates to find what's inside. So it's a circuit breaker, and I guess that's some sort of weapon. I'm going to do another 20, and then we'll do one more too. Okay. A motorcycle helmet. And finally, we'll do some bronze. We'll use them all up. There we go. There's a cleaver. The butcher's knife. We'll do this, and this could take a while because we're going to gain... Oh, the sacrificial knife. If we don't create what we've already created, we will gain more entries. One more entry until we get a reward. On strike, immobilized, stunningly advanced technology. I like it. And we'll continue on this path, guys. About to call a close to episode 1. Hopefully you guys enjoy this game. I think it's quite fun. Your hard work has paid off. The Galactic Union has sent you a bonus. And it is a crystal obot. Okay, a crystal obot, apparently. Is ours. Okay, on strike, electric sensitive attacks with electric damage. A more personal way to tase. The Zapnucks. Yep, we're just going to keep banging some of these out until we burn through the remainder of our crystals. There we go. A sleek helmet. And again, it all helps. So you start off pretty weak, but you die your way to victory. So it's sort of like Rogue Legacy in that way. If you've ever played that game, you'll know what I'm talking about. So there we go. Sometimes aliens just need roughen up. We got some brass knucks now. And we continue. Alright. Applies blunt resistance. Fits on your head. It lowers your critical strike, but it increases your dodge. It doesn't seem all that fantastic if you ask me. It is a flame blade. On strike, fire attacks with heat the core of a small sun in stabby form. It's pretty funny. And you can do this pretty much indefinitely with all the bronze ones. Eventually you'll run out. There's the newspaper. It gives you additional wits. It's actually a weapon. It's kind of funny. You hit people with a rolled up newspaper. There we go. The solar array is one that we've already founded. And there we go. The mallet. So there we have it. It is done. If we want to, we could take a look over here and see. Oh, look, we have all of these items. That's pretty cool. Did we not want to use these? Maybe use some of our weaker ones early on? I don't know. Let's swap the sleek helmet, and we'll put that one back. And we'll wear this one. And this is a circuit breaker? Fine, we'll roll with that. No, I don't want to actually turn it to scrap. There we go. So, at this point, guys, I'm going to break off the episode, and in the next one, we'll continue. We'll go over there, talk to the weird alien, if it'll allow us, and we'll talk to that rotating, kind of gyrating robot there with the crystal on top of his head. It's fine. And we'll see what he has to say. But for now, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will be doing this daily for at least a little while. Maybe I'll do it sporadically throughout the week. Maybe I'll do an every other day thing. I'm not sure. It really depends. It really depends. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for today. I will see you next time with more Shattered Planet. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.